Rahul, and just sudden thought of coming live. It's been really long, so I just thought come live, and if somebody's there, let's kind of interact. And I just thought it's been really long since I went live, and so I thought let's check out if somebody's there, and yeah. Bilal, hi Bilal, how are you? Long time. कैसे हैं आप? Nice. Hi. Krishna, hi. Vachan, hello. All good, Bilal, all good, yeah. I didn't leave YouTube, yeah. I mean, I've been posting videos every week at least now from the past 4 weeks. So this week I didn't finish a particular edit, so I just thought, am I audible firstly? Can you hear me, and give me a thumbs up if you can hear me clearly? Am I audible? Hello? Okay, great. Heavy workload. Yeah, work is there, of course. I mean, of course, after the COVID and everything, and now it is much better. And so, yeah, it's slowly things are changing. And yeah. So, how have you all been, and how's life, and post-COVID? Things are slowly falling in place, Krishna. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Lots of new videos lined up. I've been working on a lot of content now, and I think every week at least one video I'm planning to start posting. And of course, the regional channels I'll be posting more videos based on what's going to come. Yeah. Yeah, coming live. I should. But it takes a lot of time, and yeah. I mean, I used to come regularly live, but like I think couple of sessions it was not very great. Where some, but yeah, it's okay. I mean, that's how live sessions are. So I think I should try to do it more, maybe weekly once. Yeah. Gets difficult sometimes if there's too much of crowd and to answer the questions. Beta is doing fine. One of my betas didn't make it. It's not. It didn't. It passed off. The white beta is still there. So I've made a new stand, and that's a video. I'm setting up a new marine tank. So that is coming up soon. That will be a video, like a series, or like one video. Yeah, that's the kind of plan. Yeah. I heard of these. There are some new things which have come in the market. Of course, I'm trying to get some good ones, and maybe I will try and get those betas. Yeah. Yeah. So we have 12 people. So I would like to get 12 likes at least. So we're doing only 9 likes. Uncle. Hello. How are you? Sugamalle. Yeah. So, what else do I say? I don't know, man. It's been really long, and yeah, one of the major updates is you can see in the background, the Black Beauty's got the Arona now, and because she became really big, and the tank, this tank she was, and she actually outgrew the tank. You can see her size; she's really big now. So now she's here. So she and the Pleco is in this tank, and this tank I've got about 8 or 9 discus which I had left over, apart from what they had earlier. And this is something new. A video is going to come like guppies. I'm getting into guppies, so um, I've done like a guppy breeding setup here. So this is the tank that the Discus babies were before. So I've done like partitions, and I've done for guppies to breed. I've done this kind of a setup over here. Yeah. Uh, Size of the Aruna, she's I think about 18 inch plus now. Yeah. And lots of other. Ah. Pop up and you're fine. Good. Great. Nice. Planning to set up a marine tank. Yes. Marine tank is, it's a long old project. I think if you follow my channel, you would have seen that I started off a tank which is a 2 feet by 1.5 by 1.5 tank, which with the back sump and all. So that tank is getting. I'm starting the whole project again. So I got a new stand made at in the hall. So the tank is going to come and we're going to set that up. A lot of things needed and all that purchases are done. So setting up going to start soon. Yeah. Planning. Where are you located? I'm from Bangalore. Yeah, I'm from Bangalore. Yes, guppies are really fun and they're much more easier than Discus, of course. But yeah, it's a new learning. Every fish we keep, I think, is a new learning, and that's the fun part about the hobby, and that's what I love about this hobby. So that's what I was trying. Let's see how it goes. I mean, yeah. India versus Pakistan. You don't watch cricket? No, I don't have a television at home, and I used to watch cricket before, but not now. I'm not very keen. Maybe once in a while I watch, but yeah, that's not priority. I thank you for the live. How do you know? How do I know if plants need CO2 injection or not? AV. Okay, plants need CO2 or not? See, depends on. There are a lot of websites actually where you can go and check, your what type of plants and the usage or need for CO2. One website I would say for reading purpose is, and also purchase. I don't know if they're selling online now, but sripadma.com. There's a website where they have a list of all the plants along with what is their CO2 requirement and all of that. So some plants like Java moss, Java fern, Anubias and all don't need a lot of CO2. They will grow anyway. So some like very need a lot of CO2. So if you simply get a CO2 based plant and put it in your tank, you'll definitely see that the plant is not growing well, and those can of course cause problems. Yeah. So check out Sri Padma AV. Yeah. Bilal. Sir, aquarium stand में पाइप MS पाइप में बनाना चाहिए या सिंगल MS what depends. अभी आप कौन सा कितना हाइट में कर रहे हो और कितना विड्थ है अभी आपका टैंक के हिसाब से. So if it is a long like this, all my stands are L angles, L shape, L angles. But the new stand what I made is MS, but it is उतना बड़ा नहीं है. It's not very big, so I made it with square pipe, 1.25 square pipe. But all these are 1.5 inch L angles. All otherwise, because they're all big stands, they're like 4.5, 5 feet. This is about 5 feet. So all of these are big. So that is why I use L angles. L angles definitely stronger, but they don't look nice. So preferably you use the other ones. Depends on your tank size. L angles are definitely better for big size racks. Yeah. I'm reading the questions from this phone. So because in the mobile it is very very small. So yeah. What do you feed your Discus regularly? I feed goat heart mix, I feed them pellets, and Now even freeze-dried pellets have come from V Aquaria. So that is something I feed. It's a video I'm going to make soon. Yeah, this is like the V Aquaria black worms. This is goat mix with black worms. There are 4 other varieties. So that is something I feed them, and they really like it. So I'm going to make a video on it and soon, start selling. I'm already selling it, but yeah, soon once the video is out, then I can start shipping it. And it's freeze dried, so you don't need a freezer, and it lasts longer, and it can be shipped everywhere, no problem. Yeah, good product. Vicky sir has come up with an awesome product and good acceptance from people who have bought it. And I personally have been using it. My fishes really like it. Yeah. Hello, really enjoy your videos. Have you ever treated? No, brother, I have not faced that issue. So thank you that you watch my videos. But no, this issue I have not treated. No, I haven't. One second, let me check what that is. Just a second. Sorry, 1 second. But if it's a slime coat issue, I think you can try salt. I think salt generally is a slime coat, saver, and you can try with salt, rock salt. So the general treatment for in rock salt is 1 gram per liter, and don't add every day. Add one time and leave it for a couple of days, and then do a water change. Never keep on adding salt back into your tank, because the salt level keeps increasing, and too much of salt is not good for freshwater fishes. Yeah. So you can try salt. I mean, yeah. It's a slime coat issue. Salt is good, or you can try even Melafix. Anything external, I think Melafix, APA Melafix is a good thing to use, because they're pretty. That's pretty good. I mean, I've tried it for a lot of reasons. I made 2-3 videos or 2 videos on that. Yeah, another video is coming up. Yeah. Back to live after a long time. Yes, Shasham, after a long time. Thank you. Bilal 36 19 30. Use L angle. The L angle will be good, because आपका depth ज़्यादा है and height is 30. L angle will be good. Unless you want it. Yeah, L angle is good. You can use L angle. One quarter, I think, 1/4 L angle should be this. Like this is 1/4 L angle. This stand what is here. This is a 1.5. This for yeah. Good. So we have 12 people live, and yeah. Then what else happening? Okay, somebody's typed something in Malayalam. I can speak Malayalam, but I cannot read. So if you can please type it in English, it'd be nice. എനിക്ക് മലയാളം വായിക്കാൻ അറിയത്തില്ല, സംസാരിക്കാൻ അറിയാം. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങളൊന്ന് ഇംഗ്ലീഷിൽ ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്താൽ എന്തോ ഒരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഇട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. എൻ്റെ ഭാര്യ അപ്പുറത്താണ്, അപ്പോൾ അവളുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വായിക്കാൻ മതി. He asked, "Are you a Malayali?" Yes, I am a Malayali. Thank you, AV. Yeah, thank you so much. I am a Malayali. I am from Kannur. My mom's from Kannur. My dad is from Calicut. But we settled in Bangalore from very long. Yeah. So I speak Malayalam. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. डिस्कस ब्रीडिंग के टॉपिक पर हिंदी में वीडियो कब आएगा? बहुत सारे वीडियो आ रहे हैं बिलाल, डिस्कस ब्रीडिंग के बारे में तो डेफिनेटली बहुत आ रहे हैं, बिकॉज मैंने रिसेंटली बहुत ब्रीडिंग किया था एंड बहुत वीडियोस मेरे पास है, तो आई एम डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू मेक अ लॉट ऑफ वीडियोस. आई एम डोंट वांट टू मेक लॉन्ग वीडियोस, सो आई वांट टू मेक शॉर्ट वीडियोस. आई हैव गॉट लॉट ऑफ फुटेज लाइक अभी तक जो भी वॉट एवर आई मेड, जो भी मैंने वीडियोस बनाए हैं ऑलरेडी इस चैनल पे, आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट पोस्टिंग इन दी Fwrapper, Hindi and all the regional languages which we started. I think it's about a year now since I started the channels. I have not yet posted anything. So I'm definitely going to start, because handling one channel itself is difficult. So 4-5 channels together, I'm going to try it. I want to do like everyday activity and start posting in those channels at least weekly one video. So for me it's like 5 video per week effort. But yeah, I'm going to try it, and since it's there, and I'm very happy and thankful that you guys have already subscribed to those channels, and I'm very happy. So people who haven't subscribed, go to my channel page. The new channels links are there. So Fwrapper Hindi, Tamil, Malayalam and Kannada. So please do go and subscribe, because every language specific videos are going to be coming in that. Yeah. I will stop saying this yeah. I keep saying yeah. So yeah, again. Saif, how to contact you? You can follow us on Instagram and definitely send me a message, and I generally try and reply to all my messages on Instagram. Difficult on YouTube because there's so many comments which come every day. So I try my best to maximum reply to all the comments. Otherwise, definitely on Instagram, I try my most of it. So you can follow us on Instagram and DM any of my videos description. Even this video's description, you can see the Instagram link. So you can click and start following, and you can definitely message. Yeah. Again, yeah. Thanks for Sri Padma website. One more question. Is it good idea to invest in CO2 setup initially when someone starts with aquascaping journey? AV. Okay, firstly, AV, what is your name? I was saying AV, it's like Avi is your name? I don't know. Anyway, so CO2 depends on your tank. I started with basic, like if you saw the last month, I posted a video about non-CO2 tanks. So you can do a non-CO2 fish tank, there's no problem. The CO2 of course is an investment. Don't go for the, there are so many CO2 systems which are, I want to make a video also, this Neo, there is a CO2 kit which you get, which is not very expensive, but that is like a temporary thing. That's like a starter kit for if you want to start the journey. But I felt the issue for that was because it gives out CO2 continuously. So I don't know if that can be regulated. That is something I'm trying to work on. And once I have that clear, I will post a video on that. But that is not a very expensive option. That's a pretty cheap option. But if you are serious about the hobby, and if you are planning to keep a good tank and with plants, I think you should invest in a CO2 system. So I think about 11 to 12k minimum. I think it will come for a cylinder, the diffuser. I don't buy the knob one where we have to on the CO2 every time. That never is not a good idea to start with, because a plant needs that CO2 every day at that certain time. So if that is not given at the right time, so generally we put CO2 and lights on timer. So the CO2 is on every day at that time. So the plant is getting that. It's like food for the plant. So the plant is getting the food, right? So buy the one with the solenoid. I've already made a video which I bought. There are other brands definitely available. But it's an investment, of course. So even if you have a small tank, the minimum cost is I think that much. I think about 12 to 14k I think you will have to invest. But if you're serious about it, definitely I think you should. But start with low tech planted tank, and then you get used to it, keep it for a year. Then you see the plants growing, and definitely when we are fascinated by a hobby and we see some growth and things, and the new plants coming out and all of that, definitely we get more motivated, and that's a human thing. and that's how we started. Like that's how all this happened. I mean, I started with one tank. Now I have about 13, 14 fish tanks. So of course, so that is a journey. So don't jump into things. Of course, it's an investment, and yeah. So simply just don't go buy because you want to get into it. Take some time. Start with low tech. I made a lot of videos about low tech planted aquariums. Have a look at it. I'm sure you can learn something from there. And yeah, and Sri Padma, you will definitely get the names of the plants which are low tech or no CO2, and then you can. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Okay. सर अपना जो pH मीटर लिया, आपने जो pH मीटर लिया उसका रिव्यू दिया, अच्छा है या बुरा? I use it even now, Bilal. It is okay. अभी एक साल नहीं, कितना बहुत बहुत दिन हो गए, अभी भी चल रहा है. But I don't keep checking pH every time because only when there is a problem मैं use करता हूँ pH मीटर को. Otherwise, generally, regularly what I check is the TDS. So every time water change pH checking is not very required. But it's always good to have it because if there is a problem, we can actually find out what is the problem. So for that, definitely you need it. Low-tech planted aquarium में algae problem होता है क्या? होता है, definitely होता है. If you have excess light, if you keep the tank next to a window, definitely, and if you have very powerful light, definitely you will have algae issues for sure, because that is a thing which happens because when there is low tech, जो हम बोलते हैं, the plant doesn't need that much of light or CO2, so it is getting it naturally from the normal light. So some people actually keep the light on for a long time. Sometimes it goes above 8 hours, 9 hours. So some people, ideally I think 4 to 6 hours is more than enough for a low-tech planted aquarium. And keep it on a timer. Very important. Why I say always timer is because that time of the day, every day the plant gets the light. Like how we give khana for fishes on a timer. So that time the fish knows the food is coming. So similarly the plant also knows the light is coming. So that schedule is fixed, no? So the plant actually tends to grow better. It's getting its it's getting its resource. So similarly, when it is when it is excess of light, that you will definitely know. When there is too bright a light, you will definitely see those green color kind of algae which is forming, those kind of things. So that I think that time when that is happening, or this cotton kind of algae is happening, you need to try to increase the height of your light, or keep a sheet or something to reduce the intensity. Yeah, you should try that. But that and all, it's not like fixed every time. So every place, there are certain things in the water also which causes algae. So I can say, like today in my house there is no algae because of my water. So same tank if you set up somewhere else, the water parameters are up down, so the algae formation might be more. So with that we'll have to try it and see. This is not like मेरे घर पे 4 घंटा चल रहा है तो ठीक है. It's not like that. It can change place to place. So that you have to try it, and only then you will get it. Yeah. Hi Varshil, hello. How are you? Now sir, how many discus you have right now? I have 11. That's all. They're very shy. They're already hiding because I'm here. They all moved into this tank recently. So they're all different sizes. It's a mixed lot. Yeah, about 11 discus I have right now. Yeah, I saw your CO2 video. Okay. Make video on how to fix stunt discus fish which started or going to. Stunted discus is a topic we can't do much, brother. It's very difficult to kind of recover. One is it can be a birth issue. Like all humans are not the same. It's like that. Similarly, in a batch of 50 to 100 fishes, there are few fishes which are stunted. Which will be stunted. They are born like that. So everybody is not the same height and weight, in general. So similarly, fishes are also that issue happens. So our thing, when you go to buy a fish, what I would suggest is a very easy way to do it. I'm definitely making a video. One is the size. You can size of the eyes. So if you have a similar batch of fishes and or a mixed lot, what you see, if the eyes, size of the eyes compared to the others is bigger and the fish body is the same, but the eyes size is a little bigger, that is one of the signs of stunt. So that is something I learnt, because what happens is the eyes and certain parts of the body grow inside and that's why they don't survive. The body will not grow. So that is not their problem. It is nature, and this can happen to any fish. So you can't blame a breeder. You can't even they don't know, because even in this batch, like I said, there are 4 fishes which are stunt. So I'm keeping them because I cannot do anything with them. I don't want to kill them. So they are okay. They're eating. They're moving around. They're happy, but they're not growing. So that's okay for me. But a lot of people don't have that. They don't like to keep stunt fish. Or I don't like. So then you avoid. So before you buy, you can check that. That is one easy way which I learned. So the eyes of a fish and the body. If you see a huge lot of fishes, you just observe the eyes. That's an easy way to find. There are other things also which I am definitely going to make a video. But it's going to take some time because you know me, I make videos based on footage what I have. So I don't have much of footage. This fishes I have, but let's see. But there's no cure. Not a like. At least I don't know there's a major cure for this. So yeah. CO2 बैलेंस करने का मीटर चाहिए था, आपके लिंक से परचेस करता हूँ. बिलाल आप व्हाट्सएप करो, then I will try and send it. मीटर नहीं आता उसमें एक्चुअली. वो जो there will be a thing where you select the bubble count. So there will be a bubble which goes. So every bubble, there's a bubble counter बोलते हैं उसको. So that comes with the solenoid. The meter from the CO2 cylinder, there's a meter and there's this bubble counter. So you adjust the bubble counter accordingly and you will see the difference. I have new Discus in my water parameters is 130. Is it good? Yeah, 130 TDS is good. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so that's all our questions. It's about half an hour since I think I'm live. 130 TDS is good. Do you need to deworm? Whoa, suddenly, lot of questions. Do you need to deworm new Discus fish? They are eating BHM but poop is gone. See, deworm, you don't need to deworm if you are quarantining them. Yeah. So if the fish is eating well and keep them in a separate tank, and definitely that is more than enough. Quarantine them at least for a month and then you put them into the tank. If they have a separate tank for them already, you don't need to deworm. You can if you want to, it's not a must. Yeah. Some of my Discus fish stunt in spite of regular water change and monthly deworming. How to fix that? Like I said, brother, it can be not your fault. It can be they are born like that. So, or they are in excess of stress. Okay, so if your water parameters are fine, you are doing water changes regularly, food is okay, and if there are not many tank mates, and there is not much of aggression and fights, then they are born like that. But if a fish is stressed and scared, and that is also a reason they get stunt. If they are too much of stress and they are always getting scared and things like that, and plus your water parameters are not okay, definitely they will get stunt. So these are things we have to see. But if our side we are doing everything correctly and things are still like this, then we cannot do much. There's no treatment for stunt. Yeah. Should we keep the light on for nitrogen cycle is complete? Light only in a planted tank is a must. Fishes don't need light. We put lights to see the fish. So it's not a must at all. Nitrogen cycle has nothing to do with light. Yeah? So fishes generally don't need light. They are happy without light. They have natural light, they are very happy. Yeah. Only plants, when it's a planted tank, of course we need to give light. At least 4 to 6 hours. That's already mentioned. Okay, so it was good to catch up, and it's about half an hour, I think. Yes, we've done 30 minutes of live. I will try to come more often, and let us see how this goes. And yeah, so do drop in your comments, and more videos coming up. And yeah, so stay tuned, and yeah, that's about it. Thanks for coming live, and good to see you guys, man. Yeah. So I will see you mostly next week. I don't know, but I will let you know. And follow us on Instagram. And I'm going to start shorts and stories and things like that. Instagram is more easy to interact, so try that to follow. Okay. So bye bye. Tomorrow is a Monday. The new week starts. Happy week, and weekend is over. So chalo. Okay. Thanks, guys. See you. Bye bye. Good night.